Lin Kun Han was born on February 22, 1990, in Taichung, Taiwan, into a family with a strong sporting background. Growing up in an athletic household, Lin was naturally drawn to sports from a young age. His parents were supportive of his physical activities and encouraged him to explore various sports, but it was table tennis that captured his attention. From an early age, Lin demonstrated a keen interest in the game, often watching local competitions and imitating the playing styles of professional athletes. At the age of 8, Lin started playing table tennis, quickly discovering a deep passion for the sport. His parents enrolled him in a local training center, where he began to develop his skills under the guidance of experienced coaches. Lin showed great promise from the start, with remarkable reflexes, a natural flair for ball control, and the ability to read the game well. He excelled in the junior leagues and quickly made a name for himself in local competitions. By his early teenage years, Lin had already won several regional titles, setting the stage for what would become an illustrious career. His dedication to practice and commitment to improving his technique allowed him to progress rapidly in the competitive scene. By 2005, Lin was competing in national championships, steadily gaining recognition as one of the top young players in Taiwan. Rising through the ranks. Transition to professional table tennis. As Lin reached his late teens, his talents began to shine on the international stage. In 2007, at the age of 17, Lin made his debut in the ITTF World Tour, representing Taiwan in his first senior international competition. His debut was a promising one, as he quickly adapted to the pace and intensity of professional play. Although Lin did not win any titles in his early years on the international circuit, his consistent performances earned him respect among his peers and coaches. Lin's breakthrough came in 2009 when he won his first major international title at the Asian Table Tennis Championships. The win was a significant milestone in his career, establishing him as one of the most promising talents in the region. Lin's playstyle, characterized by his aggressive attacking game and impressive footwork, allowed him to outmaneuver his opponents and make his mark on the Asian circuit. The victory was a turning point, and Lin's rise through the ranks was propelled by this success. Over the next few years, Lin continued to gain experience on the international stage, participating in several high-profile tournaments, including the World Table Tennis Championships, the Asian Cup, and various ITTF World Tour events. He consistently progressed to the later rounds of these tournaments, facing some of the world's best players. His aggressive play and strategic thinking made him a formidable opponent, and he began to regularly reach the quarterfinals and semifinals of major competitions. Peak career. Major achievements and successes. The period from 2012 to 2016 marked the peak of Lin Kun Han's career, with the Taiwanese player solidifying his position as one of the top table tennis players in Asia and the world. During this time, Lin enjoyed a string of successful campaigns in both singles and doubles events, with a particular focus on excelling in mixed doubles. In 2012, Lin achieved one of his most notable successes at the ITTF World Cup, where he secured a bronze medal in the men's singles event. The competition, held in Paris, saw Lin defeat several top-ranked players, showcasing his improvement and ability to compete with the best. His performance in the tournament helped him break into the top 20 of the ITTF World Rankings, and his rise continued over the next few years. In addition to his singles successes, Lin's doubles performances were equally impressive. In 2013, Lin won a gold medal in the mixed doubles category at the World Table Tennis Championships alongside his partner, Cheng Yi-ching. This victory was a significant milestone in Lin's career and highlighted his versatility as a player, able to perform both as a singles player and in doubles events. Lin's impressive form continued in 2014 when he won multiple titles at the ITTF World Tour events, including 2 gold medals in the men's singles category. His aggressive attacking style, which combined powerful forehand smashes with quick reflexes and precise footwork, made him a difficult player to counter. Lin's ability to adapt his playstyle depending on his opponent's strengths was one of his greatest assets, and it allowed him to consistently compete at the highest levels. Lin's success was not limited to individual competitions. He also contributed to Taiwan's strong performances in team events. At the Asian Table Tennis Championships, Lin helped Taiwan secure a silver medal in the men's team event, further cementing his reputation as a key player in Taiwan's table tennis program. His contributions to Taiwan's national team were vital in maintaining the country's strong standing in the world of table tennis. By 2015, Lin had reached his highest world ranking of 14th, a testament to his consistency and skill. He was regularly competing in major tournaments and achieving strong results, including at the World Team Championships, where he helped lead Taiwan to a solid finish. This success further fueled his passion for the sport, and he began to gain recognition not just in Asia, but globally. Challenges and declining form. As with many athletes, Lin Kun Han faced challenges as he approached his 30s. The arrival of younger, faster players, particularly from China, Japan, and South Korea, made the competition even more intense. Players such as China's Fan Zhendong, Ma Long, and Japan's Tomokazu Harimoto began to dominate the international scene, and Lin found it more difficult to maintain his position among the elite. Injuries, which are a common issue in any sport, also began to take a toll on Lin's body. The years of intense training and high-level competition led to recurring issues with his wrist and knees, and these injuries affected his ability to perform at his peak. Despite his best efforts to manage the physical demands of the sport, Lin's performance began to dip in the late 2010s, and his world ranking gradually slipped. Despite these challenges, Lin remained committed to the sport. He continued to compete in ITTF World Tour events, but by 2017, he was no longer consistently reaching the later rounds of tournaments. His ranking had fallen outside the top 20, and he found it increasingly difficult to challenge the younger generation of players who had risen to prominence. Retirement and legacy. In 2019, after a career spanning over 15 years, Lin Kun Han officially announced his retirement from professional table tennis. His decision to retire came after a series of discussions with his coaches and family, as he had achieved all his major goals and felt it was time to step away from competitive play. Following his retirement, Lin turned his focus to coaching, taking up a position with Taiwan's national table tennis team. As a coach, Lin continued to pass on his vast knowledge and experience to the next generation of Taiwanese players. His tactical approach to the game, combined with his ability to adapt to different playing styles, made him an invaluable mentor for up-and-coming athletes. Lin also remained involved in promoting table tennis across Taiwan, working with schools and clubs to help the sport continue to grow and develop. Lin Kun Han's legacy as a table tennis player is defined by his versatility, dedication, and ability to compete at the highest levels of international play. His performances in singles and doubles events, as well as his contributions to Taiwan's team success, helped cement his place as one of Taiwan's top table tennis athletes. Lin's influence continues to be felt in the sport, not just in Taiwan, but around the world, as he remains an inspiration for aspiring table tennis players everywhere.